jewels between teeth. Now bring my boys in, their skin and craters like the moon. The moon we love like a brother, while he glows through the room. Dancing around the lies we tell, dancing around big eyes as well.
We've got an electric crowd in a sold-out arena here in New York City. Welcome to Game 3, everyone. We're at 2-zip right now in the series. No panic, though, yet. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. It's the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. And what are the players we'll be seeing in this one? Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah, you know, even from his college days at Syracuse, Carmelo has always had the ability to step up in crunch time and more often than not deliver. When the fourth quarter rolls around, he seems to take his game to another level.
Well, with the way that Melo is able to create his own shot, Steve, off the dribble or in the post, that makes him very valuable and dangerous, particularly in the fourth quarter. I mean, he's a guy that makes it really hard to defend him because he's so versatile.
Taking a look at New York, they need the boost here from the hometown fans, trailing 2-0. It is critical for them to start to edge back into this series.
Yeah, tough start to this series, but you come home, you win one game, and that changes the momentum. And that has to be the focus here tonight. Just win one game in your building.
Yeah, it's basically do or die. There's no doubt about that. They can't be discouraged by the 2 losses. There's still plenty of time left in this series. The crowd isn't discouraged. We know that much. Just listen to them. He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Calderon against Payton. Calderon dishes to Smith. Back to Calderon. 6 to shoot. And it's blocked by Gordon. Harris kicks to Johnson.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one's on Anthony. The Magic shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kev, Derek Fisher and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He had the demeanor you might expect from a coach in his situation. After dropping the first 2 in hostile territory, he recognizes the task they have in front of them. He said, we didn't get it done on the road, and now we have to take care of business at home. Simple as that. Let's see how it plays, guys.
Thanks again, Doris.
You know, his finishing ability leaves a lot to be desired, guys. He needs to take it to the basket stronger.
Payton against Calderon. Smith. And the bucket counts. And he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
How did he get that to go?
Even after the whistle, I like the awareness, the alertness, and the presence of mind to finish the play.
Johnson with a screen on Calderon. Here's Payton. And it's good. Walk through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
And here is Anthony. Calderon, a good look. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
He's definitely got that shot in his arsenal.
The Magic have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Payton passes to Johnson. He feeds it to Vucevic. And that one hits back iron. Calderon against Payton. So it's the Knicks now. They trail by 1. Anthony dishes to Dallenberg.
That's an example there, guys, of contesting the shot and corralling the board. That's really all you can ask of a guy at that end of the floor.
And he gets the bucket. Johnson's got 5.
Purely from a size standpoint, that is a mismatch that's going to be hard to overcome defensively.
Anthony kicks to Smith. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
Johnson to screen. Payton passes to Johnson. Vucevic. Stoudemire grabs the miss. Smith with it. Now Payton defending. Smith kicks to Calderon. Lock at 6. Rejected by Johnson. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks as New York retains possession. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. They retain possession. The shot by D'Alembert, no good. The Magic have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Johnson can't hit. New York trailing. They look to start a new streak after losing on Monday.
It was not a very inspired performance for them, particularly defensively. I thought, they gave the hostile crowd a lot to cheer about, frankly.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jumpers, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was right through the roof, and you can't win when that's the case.
Here's Payton. Johnson with a screen on Calder. Payton drives in. Johnson. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. 8 points for Johnson.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
D'Alembert sets a screen for Anthony. And that one's good.
And he came off that screen. The defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bury those.
Magic have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Payton drives in. Johnson draws the double. Pass to Harris. Back to Johnson. The tray. And Johnson missing again. The Knicks have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Smith kicks to Anthony. Passes it to D'Alembert. And stolen by Harris. Johnson goes in. And the rejection by Stoudemire. New York shooting 45% from the fielder. D'Alembert with the screen on Johnson. Anthony backing him down. Smith feeds it to Stoudemire. Back to Smith. 5 on the clock. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Calderon. Rebound by Johnson.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Payton. And the rejection by Stoudemire. Calderon with it. Now Payton defending. Calderon with it. Pass to Stoudemire. Unloads. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Here's Payton. The pass to Johnson. Harris outside. It's off his leg. And it's being called a kickball. So a new... Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Ellington with it. Johnson on him. Comes up empty down low. The Magic trailed by 3. Carmelo Anthony and Amari Stoudemire, they're inside. Wayne Ellington is out there with Pablo Piglioni. And it's Smith in at small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
A little confusion defensively.
Yeah, you know what? He sent the D a little message with that 3.
And here is Anthony. After the three-pointer from Johnson, Smith for three. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 3 assists now in this one.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick three of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Down low, Gordon. That's good.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
Here's Stoudemire. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way in. And the Knicks lead by 3.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Garbage man in their last game against the Knicks was superb. He dropped in 32 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance, Clark.
It clearly was one of those games that when we look back on his career, this game will be right there among the best ever that he's played.
Well, he was in the zone from the outset. It was just one of those games where he was feeling it. Everything was going his way, and he attacked, and that's what I like. Once he knew it was his night, he just attacked relentlessly.
Here's Prihione after the made shot from Johnson. Here's Prihione. Back to Smith. Dishes it to Ellington. A three. And it's Smith missing. The Magic have gone 7-9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Payton with the ball. Now Smith defending. Harris dishes to Johnson. A three-pointer, no good. New York's got into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Stoudemire with a screen on Harris. And Prihione kicks to Anthony. Smith right side. Shot clock at 6. No good. And Orlando the other way now. Payton outside. Harris outside. Johnson up top on the high post. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised to see them double up here.
I agree. They haven't been able to succeed with single coverage to this point.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
And the points they're getting in the lane will really help them open up the floor.
Another thing they've been doing so far tonight is knocking down the jump shot.
Calderon kicks to Smith. In low to Dallenberg. And he takes that one up and powers it through. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D. I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides. Well, after that ragged first quarter offensively, they're finally picking up some ground here in the second.
And you know, Steve, we talk about it all the time. Basketball, especially the NBA game, a game of runs. Their offense right now on an uptick.
Now, here is Smith. He's got 8. Back to Anthony. From the arc. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Rebounds are split just about down the middle in this game, Clark.
I'd venture to guess whichever team is able to maintain that energy level on the glass will have the upper hand the rest of the way.
And the basket by Harris.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Yeah, well, 10 of their last 12 points have come off of assists.
Now here's Randolph. Calderon sets a screen for Randolph. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Shot from 16, and it's in off the backboard.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play.
Johnson with a screen on Calderon. Payton passes to Johnson. Harris outside. Johnson inside. He's against Smith. No good from Bargnani.
And you got to like the defense inside, really protecting the rim.
Challenging shots and making his presence felt around the rim, that's exactly what he can give you.
Now here's Randolph. That's a 2 from Smith. Orlando grabs the miss. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Stolen by Randolph. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Here's Calderon. There's the triple. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Calderon. And it's 7 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 16. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My.
Now, presented by Sprint. The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference Semis.
Really an extraordinary game for Johnson. He's got 16 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. It should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
And so in the game for the Magic, Johnson in at 2-guard. Gordon and Vucevic, the big men inside. Payton is out there with Tobias Harris. Mark and Steve, this game has a lot of character here in the third period.
Yeah, you know what, guys? I love seeing this type of action, a competitive, compelling matchup. A lot of lead changes here so far.
Yeah, 6 in total, folks. So this has been a great game. Both teams playing hard and really competing out there.
Johnson with a screen on Calderon. Payton dishes to Johnson. Back to Payton. Vucevic a screen on Calderon. Payton kicks to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Harris outside. Payton shoots a 3. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Payton's got his third basket of the night. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Calderon kicks to Stoudemire. Outside Anthony. Let's go. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Well, that's what we're used to seeing him do. But he hasn't had his usual impact offensively. I'll tell you what, he needs more touches.
Here's Payton. And Stoudemire pulls it down. Stoudemire's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Again, the miss by Smith. Orlando's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And it's Johnson penetrating. Misses in close.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
Calderon kicks to Smith. It's good from long range. Now it's a 3-point New York lead.
And they made 3 of their first 4 shots here to start this half.
Payton passes to Johnson. Harris outside. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Tell you, he had all the time in the world to get that shot off.
A shot by Smith. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Easy look there, but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
That bucket in no time at all. Payton's got 10 points.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. You take a look at Calderon, one of the best passers in the NBA, always looking to get his teammates involved.
Well, it's great to see guys step up to the added pressure of the postseason and deliver big numbers. Not only for him, but his teammates. Anybody that distributes the ball the way he does helps his team and himself.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And yes, sir, that one drops. And that's 18 points for Johnson.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
Anthony with it, picked up by Harris. The drive by Anthony. That is good. And Clark and Steve, as we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets, and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither side really able to create much of a cushion at all. So which team can make a little run here? We'll see.
Here's Johnson after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Back to Johnson. All sorts of time. Kept alive Orlando.
Even though he missed it, he couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, that's an easy jump shot. You got to take that one.
Stoudemire outside. New York moving the ball around. He dishes it to D'Alembert. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Payton, and he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Payton's got 12 points in the game.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
And he gets it to go.
A room service dime by Jose Calderon.
Orlando, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Payton drives in, deflects the pass. It's stolen by Smith.
Man, that was unreal.
Mark it up. I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Card. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares? No, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send him to the...
Harris outside. A beautiful reverse layup. Harris has got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, not just an everyday finish. He put a little pizzazz on that one, guys.
Harris on the double team. A good look from Smith. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. Augustine's got his 4th assist in this one. Oladipo off the pick from Johnson. And Oladipo kicks to Johnson. Hands it from downtown. Johnson's got 21 in the game.
Yeah, and that's his first 3 of the half. There may be more in store.
Now here is Augustine. 5 points in the game. Back to Hardaway. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
Johnson dishes to Harris. Dives for it. And stolen by Ellington. Anthony with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Now Augustine. The feed now to Hardaway. That doesn't go either for Hardaway.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the...
Oh!
Look out!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, Martin?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
Back to Smith. Kicks it to Augustine. Kept alive by New York. Outside Hardaway. And here's Augustine. He's got 5. Stoudemire up top. Goes back up. He lays it in. Stoudemire's got his second bucket. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Gordon, D'Alembert covering. Johnson sets the screen for Gordon. Here's Vucevic. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. And the Magic lead by 7.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
Here's Stoudemire, and it's out of bounds to the Knicks as New York retains possession. Here's Augustine. Cans the shot from the wing. Augustine's got 7.
He had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Vucevic with the bucket.
I like the way they got the ball inside there.
Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Shot is off. And we've reached the end of the third. We're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this Game 3. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Orlando.
I tell you what, they've hit the boards hard in this one. It's led to an abundance of second chance points. I mean, they've gotten a lot of second chance points.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break.
A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. And New York, looking at who they've got. Anthony and Stoudemire make up the forwards. Calderon and Smith are the 1 and the 2. And it's D'Alembert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Anthony, following the bucket by Orlando.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half, still bageled in the second.
Payton can't get it to go. Knicks trailed by 9. Smith the pass to D'Alembert. That's blocked. Johnson goes in, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Knicks have gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Ball's knocked loose. Low block shot. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Boy, what a great job making good on the second opportunity. He stayed with that play from start to finish.
The Magic making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. Payton kicks to Johnson. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got assist number 5 here tonight.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Now, here's Calderon. There's the dish to Stoudemire. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
But there was some style there, Kev. It was a pretty sweet one-handed flush.
That's good. And the Magic lead by 9.
Man, an even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I know you know about how the basket can seem like it's 10 feet wide when you're in the zone. That's where they are right now.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks, Kevin. Derek Fisher had some words for his team over that last break. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said, they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
4 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Anthony. That one wide left. Magic leading by 9. Johnson goes in. Count it. The defender is called for the block, and this could turn into a three-point play.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
Now here's Anthony. D'Alembert with a screen on Harris. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Calderon kicks to Anthony. He feeds it to Stoudemire. Shoots, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. DJ Augustine's checked in for Jose Calderon. Three-pointer Augustine, and he gets it to go.
Clearly, a defensive breakdown there, guys. They didn't play him close enough on the inbound and then gave up the triple.
Orlando's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Vucevic dishes to Johnson. Inside to Vucevic, and that one's good. And the Magic lead by 11.
And their field goal percentage continues to climb. They've really shot the ball well here today so far.
Yeah, and it's all about quality shot selection, smart shot selection. They've been very patient on offense.
Now here's Anthony. Lets it go, and right on target with the swish.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Payton against Augustine. Johnson with a screen on Augustine. Payton passes to Johnson. Vucevic. The Knicks pull it in. Dallenberg's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Anthony kicks to Smith. It's hauled in by Gordon. Magic leading by 9. Johnson attacking. Misses from close range. New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Augustine against Payton. Augustine dishes to Carmelo. He kicks it to Augustine. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And stolen by Gordon. Payton drives in. Johnson outside. Launches a 3. Here's Vucevic. Anthony with the defensive effort. New York shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing the best work of late.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
Johnson kicks to Gordon. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
You know, he doesn't fit into that kind of classic power forward mold, but he has that tremendous athleticism.
Augustine with it. Now Payton defending. Pass to Dallenberg. Anthony left side. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Anthony's got 10 points here in the second half.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Payton kicks to Harris. Pass to Johnson. Feeds to Payton. Back to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. The Magic need to get a shot up.
Wow. Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Wow.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Now here is Augustine. Stoudemire outside. Steps back and shoots. And it's blocked by Johnson. Good.
These defenders are not putting up much of a fight on the interior. It's been embarrassing. That's 10 consecutive points allowed in the lane.
And that's not the kind of streak you want to have if you're playing defense.
Here's Anthony after the made shot from Johnson. The drive by Anthony. The shot's good from Smith.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
And so here's Orlando. Payton with the ball. Johnson with a screen on Augustine. It's stolen by Smith. And pushing it up, here's New York. Smith with the ball.
Boy, that was a massive sequence of events there. Absolutely clutch defense to trigger the break.
And we've seen games decided on plays, Clark, just like that.
Effort and hustle plays often are big plays for a team.
Yeah, what a time to blow up a play and then turn it into a slam at the other end.
Harris gets the screen from Johnson. Harris passes to Johnson. 5 to shoot. Back to Harris. Outside Harris. That one off the back iron and out. Knicks trailed by 9. There's the bucket. Good. 19 points for Carmelo Anthony.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
The Magic have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Payton drives in. Johnson covered by Smith. Smith against Johnson. He passes it to Vucevic. On target from 13 feet. Vucevic has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, it's been a tale of two halves, hasn't it, guys? After a terrible first half, he's really picking it up.
The Knicks making a switch here. Calderon's checked in. Into Stoudemire. Offensive rebound. And he gets it to go.
Knicks trail.
56 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Orlando's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Johnson dishes to Harris. Shot clock at 6. Doubled by Smith. Payton kicks to Johnson. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. That's now 32 points for Johnson.
And a terrific run to really put this ball game away.
And now let's see how many more points they can throw up there before the horn sound.
Here's D'Alembert. Soft touch off the glass.
You know, when he gets the ball that close to the basket, it's almost an automatic 2 points.
Well, the defense has to battle him down there and keep him out of position in the first place. Do your work early.
Now here is Harris. Pass to Johnson. The pass to Vucevic. Dishes it to Payton. 18 feet out. And so it's Orlando winning this one. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I think it was just really a nice overall effort, Kevin.
That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, Doris Burke, Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals presented by 2K Sports. Now, Jordan presents the player of the game.
Reach out, touch faith.
That win put your team up 3-0 and on the verge of moving on to the next round. How do you feel right now? Is a sweep on your mind?
Solid win, man. Just one more, and then it's on to the next challenge. A sweep would be great, but every team that makes the playoffs is there for a reason. We can't take it for granted that winning the first 3 means we'll win the next one. We're going to come out strong and try to get it done quickly, though. You can count on that.
Wait till you're announced. We've not yet lost all our graces. The hounds will stay in chains. Look upon your greatness as you'll send the call out, send the call out, send the call out, send the call out, send the call out.